Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys two quick little replays in the Des Moines with ranked matches. Just for right now, since kind of stuck in a limbo of what the hell I should record and post. But anyways, back in the good old-fashioned Des Moines again. Still kind of partially confused on what the hell is going on with ranked matches. Partly was I kind of thought that guy was AFK for a bit, and also for my own negligence of bad sailing. Well, anyways, still confused with what the hell is going on with ranked matches, because I thought this would be another ranked sprint match as all the consumables, because that's the first ranked match I ever had, and I ever had for this season. That's what popped up. Now it's gone, so I don't know what the hell's happening there. Anyways, we are on some random map that I don't remember the name for. And since this is a replay, I don't know the controls. Should probably change them just so do another video like this. It does not look all random. Anyways, we're going to take a few pot shots at this Hindenburg. Honestly, I didn't mean to start off with APs right before we're going to have HE, but I keep going with it, senior, hoping to find a Citadel. I'm still trying to get them directives as best as I can. More so to see like how I'll get them into this. Anyways, continue to take pot shots to Moines. And I still have yet to learn that although I do have all the modifications on the Des Moines, it still likes to not slow down for me. It'll accelerate forward, but it'll not accelerate backwards. I'm just going to switch my aim to what I believe is the Ohio. Honestly, up until this point, I had no idea what the hell was spotting me. Now looking back at it, it's probably that bloody destroyer running around A. No idea why our destroyer is overextending like that. I honestly don't remember the team lineups right now, but oh well. Anyways, that's enough of that little battleship. But at least I'm landing some fires. Honestly, I have no idea what kind of reset I have to wait for to get some fires going. But in the two games I'm going to show you today, these are the most fires I've set in the Des Moines in a single match in quite a while. Phoning the ship. Honestly, it was the first tier 10 ship I finally got. Honestly, I hated it at first, but going to love it again. And I have no idea why I didn't just fire right away, but oh well. I'm gonna be doing my best to lay some hurt to the Thunder, hoping that he cannot shoot over the island. Bitch slapped me with those 16-inch guns. But yeah, whatever. Anyways, in all honesty, I probably should have just been keeping my fire up on this Ohio over here. I am only just going for fires and damage, but gotta remember, earn the most credits from the damage you do to a single ship rather than across. So, we're gonna use this Ohio over here. Guess that Ohio. Having second thoughts of if it is or not. And it's our nice little damage and credit pinata. Or no, it wouldn't be the Ohio, it's the tier 10 match. What the fuck am I thinking? Ah, great. Anyways, whatever battleship it is, again, because even now I'm confused myself, and this is more than likely not in Ohio, but maybe it goes to Kurt first. Nope, it's the Ohio. I was right. Fuck. Anyways. Well, nobody has a sweeter credits than a premium battleship. There goes that bloody destroyer. In all honesty, as far as I see, although maybe I could have asked the team to push with me down towards the Ohio, I'm glad I went with my decision just to keep going forward. Kind of having a little, dog chasing his tail moment here.
Do not let the enemy take the area.
But anyways, honestly, this match would have gone a lot more differently if we still had at least one of our destroyers left alive. But you know how they are. Quick little suicidal bastards that get killed off in the first few minutes of the game. But anyways, this Ohio is getting uncomfortably close around this island, and I am not in the best angle position to do anything about it. But at least I know one thing's for sure, that bloody destroyer is lurking somewhere close by. Pretty sure 9 range, but down goes the Thunder. Thank God for a nice little focus fire there by the team. I'm gonna get pushed up out of the way by whatever the fuck this guy is. Though probably, that's a Conqueror. And now my whole positioning is pretty fucked. I probably should have started reversing after this. Oh wow, voice crack. Probably should have just started reversing after this and get myself back around the island to where I'm able to see people throwing shots over at that island, Ohio. Oh, there goes our cursors, but this position works just as well. Even though I'm only getting 2/3 of my firing power on him. But that's good though. And it's good to know that the Des Moines, the enemy Des Moines, is close by. Or unless it's in Moscow. Nope, enemy Des Moines. Oh, there he is. Kinda just being right there at the edge of the island. Honestly, not the best position to be in, especially that low health. And now he's poking around for some reason. When not only can he see that I'm here, but there's also Conqueror ahead. But anyways, I digress. And there's our friendly destroyer back there, just kind of lurking around, keeping us spotted. Anyways, I do believe it's time for me to push out. As they're kind of riding up on our ass, but at least they're low health. And so far, apart from how it's looking, the caps, both our teams are pretty even. In terms of catcher points, not too bad. There goes down to Ohio.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
First kill of the game, just right at the end. And we're nearly up 150k damage, not bad. Honestly, certainly a whole lot better than most of my games in this ship so far. Anyways, since it's just since it's just three ships against four, two of our battleships and one cruiser is ganging up on their single battleship left over. That is the Yamato, and I kind of fuck up my approach here on the Yoshino, but they should be able to handle the Yamato, or they should have been able to handle the Yamato alone. And it would have been best if the other cruiser would have gone back to A to go deal with this destroyer, which I believe he does. But he probably got torqued, because WASD is a difficult skill to master, as you'll see in the next match with me. But anyways, thankfully, yep, our cruiser is going back to A to deal with our pesky destroyer. I'm finishing off this little runaway Yoshino here, but as quickly as possible with my shame. Down he goes. Alright. Oh, there is the destroyer on its last two remnants of health. Right now, this is not looking too solid, but there you go. So Zhao, Scotland, Marceau. Right, and now I'm having a dilemma of whether I go to 8 help cap, or, well, there goes their Zhao as well, and our Montana. So, in the span of the time it took for our Zhao to kill the single destroyer, both of our battleships, the Montana and a Conqueror, could not manage to take down the Yamato. That was just reversing the whole time. So as it stands with where my position is between the two caps, it's kinda already a sealed deal. How this match will end. Which is Conqueror starts putting on the speed and hurt now, gets rid of that Yamato, or we're gonna lose. Or slow down to cap points.
Our team depends upon you.
Well, there goes a Conqueror. I have no idea how between the two of them they managed to fuck that up greatly. So as it stands, it's a little one-on-one. I'm too far away from the Yamato, and because of all the islands here, I can't spot him, start shooting at him. There's already a 300 point deficit, and they have all three caps. There's nothing I can do anymore. And this match pretty much ends up in a loss. A very, very painful loss. I'm honestly still baffled on how the hell those two managed to fuck that up that badly. But judging on the darkened out outlines of battleships near the Yamato, I'm gonna say the fucking Montana first. Gave broadside to get all guns on him. Got fucking got bitch slapped and back into the fort. And our Conqueror somewhat managed to do the right thing, but probably got overpinned. But anyways, that's the end of it. And on to the next match. Next rank battle.
Battle starts.
This time with a special feature from with a carrier on both sides. Nice. After all the Gonda shit ranked battles I've had so far, I'm hoping this carrier is honestly a lot better. The last game I had with the carrier, he got bitch slapped into existence by the enemy carrier and team.
Enemy force detected.
And now, for some reason, this replay stays stuttering. It's probably in game. Honestly, I don't remember. But anyways, got some things that pop up as I'm fucking with the frames. But anyways, how nice for a little Shimoxer to pop down some smoke. Even though it looks like the carrier has other enemy carrier has other targets on mind, like our carrier. And it's just a little bit too early, just where any of those battleships could get into my range. But anyways, unlike last game, I'm gonna be a little bit more proactive around these islands and shooting at these ships. Nope, sending off the first of a few little pot shots against, I believe, to be the Grossiker first. I don't know why I did not pop the team lineups to see what the hell was going on here. Anyways, I probably could have stayed in the smoke a little bit longer and performed a turn in there. But part of me was kind of paranoid about where exactly that Minotaur was shooting at. If it was just the ships behind me, or was trying to throw a few little blind shots into the smoke at me. But anyways, I'm gonna throwing down some HE against this Grossiker first, and that is very, very lucky salvo. Just narrowly missed the fucking side up here. And there are the Gearing's torpedoes, and now I'm standing between two battleships. So, that's always fun. Nothing I can do about it, so I'm gonna have to eat one of these, and it sounds like he ate one too. That's gonna take a big old chunk of health out of me. So, this is a nice fun way to start off the match. Have about a third of my health being knocked right off. Due to careless sailing on my part. Honestly, if I just did that turn in the smoke a little bit earlier, I more than likely would have been able to avoid all of those. And him as well. So my apologies on that, whatever ship you are. Anyways, gonna keep up this fire going down on this second Grossiker first on the enemy team. Getting a good amount of fires in. Trying to see if I can set a second one. But it doesn't look like the game's gonna allow me. Alright, so not feeling too confident with the team's dispersion across the map. Because they got oh, thank you for that. They got a Conqueror and a Cruiser over the sea. The most we got is just a carrier sending dive bombers over there, along with our destroyer, and there goes our Grossiker first. Not a clue as to why he thought poking out around the island with a destroyer just lurking a few kilometers away from was a good idea, but there goes a substantial bit of firepower. Oh, and the Yamato has deleted the Conqueror out of existence, and I'm getting a little bit too focus fired by this Minotaur, and fuck. Here's the Grossiker first, and thank God he was not looking at me. Otherwise, this would have been a very, very quick match for me right there and then. But he's busy focus firing our other friendly battleship, who's giving lots and lots of broadside. And here we go again, just so we don't need another torp, giving the Grossiker first a nice, lovely broadside to shoot at, but he doesn't seem all too happy to oblige. Guess some of that nice little all by Des Moines broadside isn't interesting anymore. Oh, anyways, just try and take down the Griffiths as fast as possible. Finally, it looks like that gear. Oh, never mind. Those are very ambitious torpedoes there. But we've earned with the rare. Alrighty. I don't know why I switched to AP. Honestly, think it's gonna keep showing more broadside, but there's an island there. So that lost out a bit of damage and fires on my part. But whatever. Both Ghost of Griffiths are down. Looks like the something he got okay. Looks like the destroyer's torpedoes landed and hit something.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes
And yeah, there is the Shimakaza, who has not been seen for this entire game until now.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
And he's launching very ambitious torpedoes as well. I have no idea who the hell he was trying to hit, because there's no one, not a single person. We're gonna just follow trajectory there. Not a single person is gonna be sailing into any of those torps he just launched. So, apart from spotting, maybe nope, no torpedoes actually. Pretty sure those are all gearing torpedoes that actually managed to do something. We are going to quickly put this Shimakaza out of his very, very boring and miserable game. I have no idea why he didn't just smoke up and then run away with the time he had. But that's on him. And I'm gonna start turning away now because I don't really know what exactly the reload rate of the Shimakaza is, and I don't wish to find out. But there goes their destroyer.
Good game, everyone.
Who took his sweet time going around the whole edge of the map, tried to launch some torpedoes from behind us, and failed miserably. I really have no idea what exactly his plan was. And from the way that he was sailing, I don't know why he decided that it would be a good idea to come up all the way from along here, all the way down to A, probably more than likely the A line. And from how I've seen him off the radar, it looked like he actually turned in to come and torp me. When he could have easily just kept sailing right around the border, torped our carrier, possibly could have gotten torps on me, but no, you probably want to get as close as possible, because the way I got the north setup is pretty maneuverable when going forward. But yeah, he could have honestly just gone around, torped the carrier, kept going, torped our battleship and other cruiser, or Zao. Zao does have hydroacoustic search, but I think it'll be a little bit too late for even Zao to get out of the way. And then from that point on, he probably could have torped me and just finished off everybody else. But anyways, all that's left on the enemy team is their carrier, a Moscow that's hiding over there by the island, that's slowly being ganged up on, and the gearing. He appears to have made his way all the way up there as well. But anyways, so far this was a really good match. It finally did end up in a fucking win. I don't believe there's much more left for me to do. Sitting on the other side of the island. Well, there's their gearing, so I found him. Yeah, I know the fuck's going on my mouse, but with my own hand, you should say. And I just try to see if we can have a few little pot shots at gear in here. Hopefully before he decides to go full turn and launch some torpedoes out. Or maybe he dispersed all his torps. Nope, no he didn't. So ours out is launch torpedoes after he died for whatever reason. But there he goes. That is the second time a friendly cruiser has gone down to after killing down a destroyer. So, seems like destroyers so far in this raid match, apart from the one I just killed, seem to be coming fresh out off Modern Warfare 3 or whichever COD it is. Whichever COD it is, but it seems like they're running Matchadom or Matchadom or however the hell you pronounce it. No? Drop them live torpedoes when they die. And somehow they land perfectly. I also have no idea why exactly that Sal decided to turn away from him. Maybe she should have just bowed in and probably could have just eaten more than likely just one of those torps. Two, at most. Anyways, all that's left is to run down this carrier. So overall, this is honestly a really good game. Apart from the girls of her first, I can't really tell from what exactly occurred to our other battleships, apart from Buddy over here by this island, and this cell. Good to see that, everyone in this match was actually quite competent. Surprisingly enough, even myself. Anyways, there's the carrier. It's time to get our last few bits of damage in. And there's the kill. Well, I'm just remembering that I don't have any post battle results for the first game, but I do have them for the second game, and they'll pop up here. And yeah, well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and let me know what other games I should play, record, and post for you guys. Well, anyways, hope you guys had a good time watching. I hope you guys can have a good day, and I will see you next time.